And welcome back to the Hot Lap. We're talking BTCC news. Yes, the British Touring Car Championship starts this month. We've had the most recent test, also the last test for the BTCC before its go. We had a massive media event in Donington, but before we get into our season preview, which is a couple of days away, let's talk about the fact that it was a certain Mr. Cook that was fastest. Now, before we talk about a certain Mr. Cook, let's just revel in how absolutely awesome and fantastic his car looks. Arguably the best or second best livery, because I do like Maximus Hall's livery. It's absolutely amazing. But I'm going to have to see it in person. We're definitely going to Silverstone in September, maybe even Brands Hatch. There's Josh Cook. I do look at that. That is just amazing, isn't it? Perfect. 10 out of 10. Chef's kiss. All the cars were lined up in Donington, which was looking good, but this is the man that was fastest in the test. And this, Josh Cook said about it, the car feels good. We made a lot of changes during the course of the day and made some good progress. He said we just need to assess what worked and what didn't work and make sure we come back next week somewhere in the right ballpark. He said we know it's going to be extremely close. It always is. And hopefully we're going to be in the mix at the front. Hopefully he can. He was kind of a championship contender last year until the last kind of like, big weekend. This is the launch spec, which is, it just looks absolutely. There's a Stephen Jelly back again. It looks absolutely lush, lovely. And let's be fair, one of the best ginger beards going as well. So, Josh Cook, amazing. The cars look really good. So let's have a look at the at this pre-season test then. So he made a happy return, and as I said, to Honda machinery as the One Motorsport driver topped the final pre-season test. It kicks off competitively in less than 2 weeks, 10 days at the time of recording, on the 26th and 27th of April in Donington. Steady runs taking place throughout the day. It was Hyundai holding an incredible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the timesheets, and this was well into the final hour. Kind of depressing for some, but a late flurry of qualifying simulations changed that order. When the dust settled, it was Cook in his M Sport built, TOCA engineered Honda, leading from the Napa Racing UK duo of Ash Sutton and Dan Camish. The former missing out. We're talking 0.003 of a second. Let's hope it is that close in the real thing. Now, Cook's benchmark, albeit not an official lap record, was the fastest ever BTCC lap around Donington Park. You take the hybrid out, these cars get quicker. Imagine that. Dipping under Sutton's 2023 qualifying effort. Now, Restart Racing's Chris Smiley was an impressive fourth in his Hyundai i30. Tom Ingram completed in the top 5. Ingram was the fastest driver in that morning session and held the top spot for much of that afternoon before dropping slightly down the order when everyone did their qualifying simulations. Osborne again performed well to fire his Napa Racing UK Ford Focus into that top 6. Adam Morgan, who had a disastrous year, I think, last year, and Mikey Doble rounded out that top 10. And let's have a look at the final classification, shall we? Here we go. So, this practice session 1. This is like the official. They've got sector analysis. Oh my god, they've got every car going. Let's just scroll all the way down. There we go. Sector analysis. We will hopefully get practice session 2. Practice 1 stats. Conditions. This is practice session number 2, so can we make it bigger? Sort of. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try and make it as big as I can. So it was obviously Josh Cook, Ash Sutton, Dan Camish, Chris Smiley, Sam Osborne, Tom Ingram, Tom Chilton, Gordon Shedden. Yeah, Shedden's back. Mikey Doble and Dan Robotham, they were the top 10. But then we had Dan Lloyd for Restart Racing, Max Horf, welcome Max, in the Cupra Leon, Ronan Pearson, Adam Morgan, Darryl DeLeon, James Dorlin, Aaron Taylor-Smith, Jake Hill, Stephen Jelly, Aidan Moffat, Chris Rainford, and Nicholas Hamilton popping up the time. So it's not looking bad at all. I absolutely can't wait for the season to begin. Let's hope it's an absolute banger. We're going to have our pre-season preview within the next few days, as well as I probably mix that in potentially with the Donington preview as well. It's getting closer. And I've just really looking forward to it. Anyway, I digress. If you made it to the end, please hit that subscribe button. That would make us smile very much so. If you're already subscribed, hit the notification button so you don't miss a video. In terms of our BTCC coverage, we always have a preview. We always have a race review, sometimes a qualifying review where we can as well. And we kind of do like a race fallout of all the big news coming out of the race. So we are going to be with you all season for the British Touring Car Championship. It is arguably sometimes one of my... I mean, I love Formula 1. I love a rally. And I love touring car. It really depends on the race weekend, but there's it will always, there's 3 races for the BTCC, and there's never a dull weekend. I think in the touring car, there's always something going on the track. Yeah, and minus any big politics off the track, but it does happen. Anyway, I digress. Thank you very much. We'll speak to you soon, and stay safe.